Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bomb is shaped like a deer. D-U.
Hi, my name is Strawbunny, and welcome back, or welcome to Strawbunny's Farm. Yes, I'm recording this right after the episode 2, The Circus, because I love talking. So, welcome to episode 3, Friends. um, are you leaning already? Calm down. Jesus. Where my other child at? Oh, Cinnamoroll. This is my baby. I don't know where I want you to go. Because you're not going to stay anywhere, are you? Welcome back. I want to talk about friends. Not the show. I'm in relationships. Friendships is very complicated. And if somebody with increased anxiety and overthinking, it's hard for me to maintain friends. And just with depression and just PTSD and we can go down the whole list. I definitely have friends, especially I'll be like, I ain't got nobody to hang out with. I'm scared of asking someone to hang out and them saying no. If I'm real, right? This is realness, okay? There's a whole bunch of people that I want to talk to and hang out with, but I'm afraid of the energy between us because I can't forgive and forget. I know what happened. I was fucking crazy. I probably did some crazy shit, right? Probably said some crazy shit. You probably think of me weird, but I don't want you to leave. I don't want to leave you with that past me. I want you to greet you to the new me, the better me, you know? And it's not for everyone. Not everybody can get a second chance to be friends with me because if I feel that you have disrespected me in any type of way and you really get one chance. You get one chance to fuck up. And if you fuck that chance up, I don't want to be friends with you. Like, I have a strict rule when it comes to certain people. What applies to all people, actually. But it depends on the situation, right? If you do something crazy, like talk behind my back, and we can't talk face to face or whatever, fuck you. We could have came to a conversation and a conclusion of why you feel this way instead of you running your big ass mouth. But okay, fuck you. But like if it was miscommunication and you felt I did something or I felt that you did something, that can be resolved, darling. Like that can be resolved. One of my pet peeves is people who can't speak up for themselves. Now I know that not everyone is strong enough to do so or people struggle with that, but in the sense of if you feel a type of way, right? And you feel that I've done something, just tell me. You know? I'm not gonna bite. If you feel that I'm doing something and you're like, I don't want to get this wrong, and you just tell me. I can explain myself. Okay? I've been in so many situations where like people think I've done something and I'm like, what? But they expect me to say sorry and like forgive them, and I'm just like, but you told everyone else but me. Get out my face. But yeah. I should have named this Friends and Crushes, but same thing. Not really. No, it's not. But under the same relation, I should name it relationships. Relationship, friends. Um, but yeah. I miss hanging out. I love hanging out with people, but I also love not. I also love staying home and doing nothing. And sometimes I don't want to be around people and just not be irritated with people. Like, there's some people I want to hang out with, like, oh, I want to go outside and party and do this and that. But I haven't I haven't met someone on the same frequency as me. Probably because I'm too unique and really no one can have the same frequency as you. But I need someone that matches my energy. not just in certain places in time. I need a best friend. Like, I have one, but I need, like, you know, a bestie westie that is down to do literally anything. My bestie westie, one of them, we finna fight. But just kidding. He knows he's gonna lose. But I need like a bestie where we can like, I don't know, available in any opportunity. I don't know. I have friends to do that, of course. I have best friends to do that. I just need like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why friendship is so hard. You just don't know. I don't know. I just need someone to match my freak. That's it. I said it. I just need someone to match my freak. Because it's getting lonely this winter. I don't know. I don't know. You'll hear me say I don't know a lot, because I truly don't. But, love your friends. If you have trouble making friends, be friends with yourself first and see if the call is coming from inside the house. Yeah. Also with me, it's like I will assume people don't like me sometimes, but I also don't reach out. I wait for you to reach out so I can confirm to myself that I was just crazy. But when I know damn well I can just reach out, but I'm afraid of that weird awkwardness of like, oh my god, why is she texting me? And then they go tell all their friends like, oh my god, you won't believe who texted me. I don't want that. I don't. Girl, I just wanted to hang out. We used to be friends. Let's hang out. Let's forget the past. And let's just party. But yeah. But there's some people I just do not want to be friends with. There are some people I'm just like, I can never be friends with you again because you betrayed me so hard and went behind my back to talk about me of a situation we could have talked about. That's why I'm like, you wasted your chance. So, I'll never make friends again. Also, when it comes to crushes, or just even friends, really, as a black woman, I have to think if they even like black women. Like, does anybody else go through that? Where it's like, oh, I like him or her, but they probably don't even date black women. Or I wonder if they date black women, you know? Because one of my other friends really words? Clock in. Recently talked about how people in black relationships, like black love and all that, we treat each other so dirty and toxic because we know our vibe. We know that we can always find another you, I feel like. But when it comes to other people of different races and ethnicities, we treat them with like a different kind of persona, so they think black people are worth dating, I feel like. I've seen it in a lot of relationships, especially like queer relationships, where like two black women will like, you know, treat each other so dirty and nasty and just yuck. And then one of them goes to someone, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, maybe an Asian girl and treat her way better than the black girl. But I don't know, it's weird. There's so much toxicity. I know, drop too. I know, it's jaw dropping. In queer relationships, but it's because I keep late. Listen here, girl. She's fine. She's fine. But yeah. Yeah, but I always get like caught up in my own thoughts. Like, oh, I could just talk to him. You know, it's whatever. If I tell you, hold on. If I tell you I like you, I just because I tell you doesn't mean that I wanna get married and have babies with you. I'm just saying I like you enough to want to get to know you on a deep personal level. That's what I mean by, oh, if I tell you I like you, right? I'm not trying to pressure you into dating me. I'm just telling you so the feelings inside me don't get bottled up. And if I go see you, if I see you hanging out with another girl or guy, and like y'all are started dating, I'm gonna be like, oh, I could have said something. Listen, I'm not telling myself no. Okay, I'm telling you, cause I'm not gonna reject myself first to like waste an opportunity. I'm just gonna say it, and not everybody can do that. And the way I did it was exposure therapy. Okay, it was not easy, but yeah, it's just like emotions are critical, but it's like they're just a person. If they say no, that means there's someone else better out there for you. That's all that is, you know? And maybe there's also a thing where it's like, maybe you two should just stay friends. Um, which is like key importance. I think people should be friends before, having the thoughts of like romantic interest. Only because of like, start with a base, you know? Start with a base. Like, start with a base. Like, you don't bake a cake without like putting the dry and wet ingredients and mixing them. Like, start with a base. Um, yeah, be friends. Like, there's nothing wrong with telling them, oh, I like you and I want to get to know you more and I like you on a different level of like friends and I think you're super cute or whatever you're interested in them for why. And that's it. You told them. Congratulations. Oh, just be friends first. Have a base. Um, this is like where I'm with a little friendship. If you realize, I think it's better to get to know someone as their friend, as their friends, because you kind of see their true colors. Because when people go straight into a relationship, you don't see the full them. They covering up stuff that's not the real them. You know. And some people say no because they know they're not in a good place right now. They know that's not where they want to be right now. And they rather just not get a relationship being that like confused, broken, just not connected with themselves. And that's okay. Um it's okay. People are not just saying no. Like don't take it too personal. Don't take it personal, personal, personal. Sorry, I love chaotic. Um Don't take it too personal. It's really just like some people just say no because they feel like they shouldn't get a relationship. You guys can still keep your bond. Just chill, okay? Chill. I know it's cuffing season. You're gonna be single next year too, okay? It's gonna be the same thing. Rinse and repeat, okay? Don't wish to Santa. Mm-mm. You're gonna be single the same time of year, Pooh. And if I'm wrong, check their messages. um, yeah. Oh, you guys like my Hello Kitty pants. But yeah. Friends. um, I'm yawning in this one too, which is insane. I'm trying to think. I talk so much and then do not know what to talk about, which is insanity. Um, yeah. Relationships are hard too. Everyone says relationships are hard, yada yada yada. Of course they are. You really are just meeting someone who took a different journey and now you're like, let's make this work. I feel like no one really thinks about like how humans or just things in general just like We've been on two different journeys. You have a whole different past of probably PTSD, trauma, and like so much baggage. And you wanna get with me. Like I feel like people don't really think about what a relationship is. Not as a term, but as an aspect of space. Not physical space, but spatial like integration, if that makes sense. We probably just got too sciencey for this podcast. I like BTS. I don't know. We're going to somewhere. I have a BTS poster. I love RM. I love V too. It's good to have friends in your corner, of course. Um, and how to make them, just go out. Go explore. Like the world isn't as scary. I mean, the world is scary as it is, as people say it is. But the world isn't like as scary as the percentage of encountering something scary is, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like just going up, like not just going up to people, but for me on campus, there's so many nice, adorable people. I could just like, hey, you wanna hang out? There we have it. Fine. I literally did that this semester, and I got so many people phone numbers to like hang out with them. Because there are cool, amazing people. I did have a crush. I thought I didn't have. Okay, to have a crush, I feel like you have to really know this person. I know crushes is like, oh my god, he's so cute, but you don't know him. I feel like to have a crush, I need to know some information. You know? I don't know. That's on me. But I did think this one guy in my class was cute, and I was like, ooh, okay. I'm not giving no names at all. I also there's a soccer player from last year. I took pictures with him. He's on my Instagram. I think he is. Whew. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. But yeah, I think what's hard keeping friendship is, you know, mixing personality A friendship group with like other ones, and it's just like, oh, I gotta keep track of how I wanna be with people and who I'm talking to. Girl, I'm tired. Mm-mm. Like, mm-mm. Like, I just want one steady friendship group that I can hang around with every day. I want everyone to get along. No weird feelings. If people end up dating and liking each other, okay, none of my business. Whatever. But I do like, I want a real group. I want a real friendship. I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know what for. I just am. Excited for what the next hour is going to be like for me. Cause man, I have to yawn. Hold on. Anyways, yeah, being single is fun. I'm not gonna lie. Just having friends is probably more fun to be in a relationship. Yes, for years I wanted to be in like a good, happy relationship, and like that's what I strive for. And people are like, just live your life. There's nothing wrong wanting an intimate relationship with someone and like wanting that. People literally wait to do that to get married. So it's like I want to wait to have a good relationship with someone, and I want to keep trying because love is damn. Lo- Love is like your goal. Some people just want to hook up around and just also hate hookup culture. We're gonna make another episode, and it's gonna be me right here again talking about hookup culture because what? Like a lot of my friends were like, just live your life. It's gonna come to you, but it's like I realized that it's not just love for one person. It's just loving a lot of people. Not like polyamorous, but just like having lots of love to give to people and lots of people loving me. Not in like a conceited way, but like more just like I love like having friends that cherish my energy and my space. Cause I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring. Like, hello, I know what I bring to the table. I'm funny, I'm quirky, like I can get real serious, I have a good vibe, I've been through it all. Like I'm a good person to hang around, you know? I'm talented as fuck. Like know what you bring to the table. And if someone's not treating the way they should, leave. But like I love being single. I'm not gonna lie. Hookup culture, we're gonna talk about that in another episode. But hookup culture is just I can't do it, girl. Um Being by yourself is fun. Going to places by yourself is fun. I feel like we don't do that as enough as a society because scary things happen. But like I do think we need to go to places by ourselves to just be by ourselves. We need to do things by ourselves sometimes. And I feel like the people who are in large friend groups need people to support them when they break down. And people who are good enough alone are just good enough alone. They know how to kind of control the quiet and the chaos that surrounds them by themselves. And I'm definitely one of those people where it's like I don't need a whole bunch of group of people or a whole bunch of friends. Like if I'm going through something, like I know how to handle myself. I know like how to handle the situation or what I'm going through. But some people aren't like that and they do desperately need a big friend group to be like that. That's what holds them up. Me, girl, I'm okay. I'm fine. Um yeah, being in a relationship is not all that. I love just like looking at hot people. I love being around hot people. Um, just good looking people makes me feel good. People who are confident in themselves. But yeah, I just do look. I love looking at good looking people. Like, oh my god, you good looking. You know, like, and sometimes, oh, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. Leave your situationship where it's at the door. I'm gonna say it again. Leave the situationship you are having at the door. And what I mean by that is if you have a workplace boo or you got a hookup, do not bring them into your other spaces. For example, if you mingling, talking to somebody at work, and just like y'all kikiing and y'all feeling each other, yada yada yada, don't date him or her or them. Don't do it. Leave that relationship where it's at. Leave it there. Okay? Leave it there. Especially for young people. Just leave it there. Alright? Have fun while it's don't make it real. Like, because 9 times out of 10 it will cause problems. Because that is where you at that is where you are temporarily. That's what I mean by situation. Your situation at a temporary job or location, right? If you're going to school or to college, that is a different story ish. Like, if I feel like you go to the same school, you guys are going to be there kind of long term. So I feel like that's something either like if you guys share one class together or in the same major or in the same door building, that's a different thing. But like if you're working at like somewhere you know is temporary, leave it. If you know, like if you know, just leave it at the door. Leave it. Drop your. What can Lonnie say? I'm gonna have them folded and meet me at the door, and I'm gonna leave your ass there. Um, but yeah, just leave them there. I feel like so many people try to bring that situation into, or just any situationship or hookup, into a presence that it doesn't need to be in, and that's why there is so much toxicity as well. There's many other reasons, of course, but I think that needs to be talked about more. Um, but yeah, just leave it there. Like, leave whatever's in the past too. Like, I know I said I don't forgive and forget, but remember that it is in the past. And when it comes to like people changing and stuff like that, there's two ways I think about it. people change the way they lie and the way they present around themselves to people. And people change their view on things. I feel like they change their perspective that alters their kind of beliefs and morals, which makes us think that they are a changed person. But a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. But I really do believe people. I feel like if you're like, oh, do you think people change? I feel like no, not really, because I feel like in order to become you can't become a different person. You are you. You will always be you. You can change your ways, definitely, but will you become a changed person? You know? I feel like you will always be the same person you always will be. If you started as a manipulating, lying, trifling motherfucker, you will always be that, but you will just change the form in that to something good or bad. I feel like if you're good at manipulating, lying, and trifling people, be a lawyer. I don't know. Go in business for what it is and just change your ways so it's in a good realm, if that makes sense. Um, I don't know. I feel like people don't really. I don't know if people really change. Because I've definitely just stayed the same. I just changed my ways and my methods of doing things. Like, I'm quiet around certain people. I'm only loud around certain people. But I'm overall still a creative person from 5 years ago to now. I'm still annoying, just in different ways. You know? People be like, oh, she's big mouth. In different ways. I'm putting it to use by starting a goddamn podcast. Yes. It's like, I don't know. Kiki, y'all. Just Kiki. just make memories. Good memories. Be nice to people. And I feel like when it comes to friendships, don't be afraid to like reach out. Especially if you haven't talked in a while and that person's like, well, I don't really want to talk to you. Leave it there. They said it. As long as you heard it. Don't say no to yourself before someone can tell you. I know that's hard for me. And I'm gonna let that be. Do as I say, not as I do. Because I definitely need to learn from my own shit. But I've become so comfortable of just not like reaching out or telling people like, hey, I miss you and like I miss us hanging out. Do you want to hang out? But I might just do that because like who really gives a fuck? Like who cares? But yeah, I think that would be amazing. And I think just start hanging out with people. Not everything is end all be all. There's so many people in this goddamn world that you would meet. You should also take that in the aspect of friendships, relationships, whatever. Because that one little crush you have, there are so many more people just like them. Certain people are very easy to find. Remember that. Whew. So yeah, we're gonna call this an episode. Thank you for tuning in to Strawbunny's Farm. I'm probably gonna make another episode right in this same corner, talking about hookup culture. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love each and every one of y'all. Bye. Mwah!
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.